There's a fatal flaw in 99% of survival plans that will get you killed faster than any natural disaster ever could. It's not about gear, it's not about location, and it's not about skills. It's about something much more fundamental that most people never even consider. I'm talking about the lone wolf mentality. The idea that you can survive on your own, that you don't need other people, that self-reliance means total isolation. This might sound tough and independent, but it's actually the fastest way to die in a real survival situation. Here's what most preppers don't understand. Humans are social creatures. We've survived for thousands of years not because we're individually tough, but because we work together. We share resources, we specialize in different skills, we watch each other's backs. The lone wolf approach goes against everything that made our species successful. Let me give you a real-world example. During Hurricane Katrina, the people who survived weren't the ones with the best individual preparations. They were the ones who had built relationships with their neighbors before the storm hit. They shared resources, they looked out for each other, and they worked together to overcome challenges that would have been impossible to handle alone. But here's the thing. You can't build these relationships after disaster strikes. You can't knock on your neighbor's door in the middle of a crisis and expect them to trust you with their safety and their resources. Community building has to happen before disaster strikes, when there's no immediate threat, when people have time to get to know each other and build trust. This is exactly why I dedicated an entire section to community building in When All Hell Breaks Loose, stuff you need to survive when disaster strikes. You'll learn how to identify potential allies in your neighborhood, how to build mutual aid networks, and how to create the kind of relationships that could save your life when everything goes wrong. The truth is, most survival scenarios require skills that no individual person can master completely. You might be great at first aid, but terrible at mechanical repairs. You might know how to find water, but have no idea how to preserve food. You might be physically strong, but lack the social skills needed to negotiate with other groups. In a real survival situation, you need a team with complementary skills. But here's where it gets really interesting. Community-based survival isn't just more effective than individual survival, it's also more sustainable. When you're part of a group, you can specialize in what you do best while relying on others for what you don't know. You can share the workload, share the resources, and share the risks. Think about it this way. If you're trying to survive alone, you have to be awake 24 hours a day to watch for threats. You have to do all the work yourself. You have to make all the decisions yourself. You have to carry all the weight yourself. It's not sustainable and it's not smart. Most survival guides focus on individual skills and individual preparations, but they completely miss the social aspect of survival. They teach you how to find food, but they don't teach you how to build the relationships that could keep you alive when the food runs out. Don't fall into the lone wolf trap. Get When All Hell Breaks Loose, and learn how to build the community connections that could be the difference between life and death when disaster strikes. Because the truth is, we're all stronger together than we are alone.